Hey everyone, looks like we got a couple people in here now. This is Joshua Johnson, lead developer on Ultimate Disc Golf. Hope everyone had a great holiday. I'm on a new headset here, so please let me know if the mic's a little low or anything like that. Okay, I'm just going to be checking out a couple things before we get started, but we're going to be working on the course that you kind of see on the screen here. I'm also just going to post on our Facebook real quick that the stream is live. Then we should be ready to get going. Okay, so if anybody's been following some of our earlier videos, we have shown a quick little teaser video of this course, though we have begun to kind of rework it. We had some basic materials for the landscape that were okay, but we wanted to kind of up the realism. So over the last I'd say month, we've started to implement what are called mega scans, or essentially like photo scanned environment assets. So we'll probably put like side by side, but we're definitely a lot happier with how the overall environment looks. So we're kind of ready to start actually placing the baskets and tees and setting up what will eventually be three courses in this one map that you're looking at on the screen here. I'm going to test out. I think we have two or three holes set up. I'm just going to do a quick run just to test it out. I'm going to turn down my desktop audio one sec. Okay. Nice little catch there. Ooh, a little low. Okay, so that's hole one there. We're going to head down to hole two, which is down this hill. Don't mind the floating T sign. So the second one here, it's up around this hill to the right. We're going to try a forehand. If you notice on this course, we wanted to add a little bit of a challenge where, since you're kind of in this bright aired environment, you kind of have this, when you look towards the sunlight, you'll see kind of a glow, almost like a glare, I guess, effect. And that definitely will affect some shots on the course if you're looking right at it. Appreciate that, Dale. Said the mic is coming through good and clear. Okay, so we're coming up to hole 3, which is the last hole that we have set up right now. And then after I test that, we're going to actually start building some of the next holes. Okay, this one is 380 feet. So right now, probably looking at this one being a par 4. Okay, so you kind of got to throw around this hill, which I'm already liking this hole. Oh, this is going to be tough to get to. Mid-range. Oh, that's way too hard. Wow. This is the cool part about being a developer. If I have a shot like that, I can just hit escape. I think that's about good anyway. So we're going to go ahead and get into actually setting out the next hole. So we need hole number 4 is up next here. Okay, I'm going to navigate to the right folder here real quick. So the last time I was looking at this, I was trying to decide whether we wanted to swing through here or kind of keep going to more of a linear direction. So hole number 1, It's that direction. I think what we're going to try is we're going to put the T somewhere around here, and then the right in between this basket up there. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Start it off there. Okay, 321 feet. That's not bad. So right now you'll need a forehand, but just to let everybody know, we are working really hard on the kind of more overstable, understable, where you can really get the anhyzers going with the backhand. So that'll open up a little more opportunity to, I think, turn this into something that's more like a birdie, or at least potentially a birdie. I kind of like that spot because if you get it right behind it, there's a chance you could get saved by this little mound here. But if you go too high, you're off that edge there. I'll take that one. So far, I think this is one of the courses I really just enjoy kind of walking around in and exploring. I knew that was going to be low. Don't know why I released it. Okay, I think that's good for now. We might make some adjustments later, but overall I'm pretty happy with that whole setup. Okay. Now, I had already looked at this, and I think I like the idea of starting the next hole right here. A little bit of a walk, but hopefully not too hard to find. Okay, so we're going to use our T-sign blueprint here. Pull that out. Okay, so when I was looking this last time, excuse me, sorry, there was this little landing area right here that I thought was just begging to have a basket set up. So I think we're going to try that for now. About right there. So if you're curious what I'm doing right now, this is essentially our tagging system that helps our kind of internal uh, core components of the game kind of know which tee, which hole, which basket the player is currently interacting with. It's a pretty long hole. We'll see how exactly how long it is here. It's getting up there. I like that. $447. So we'll give that a try. So we'll test this out, and then I'm really not sure where to go with the next hole. So I'm going to kind of look around the general area where we're at here and kind of see what kind of setup we can have for hole 6. This might be tough. We'll see how this works. I'll take it. Okay, I'm definitely liking that one so far. So we got a comment here on Facebook from Eric Johnson. That level looks great, and we really appreciate that. We definitely put a lot of time into this one, and I think what's great is it's going to be kind of like I said, three courses in one. So you'll definitely see a lot of it, and we wanted to make sure because of that that it really uh, looked great from all angles. So it's a pretty big map. Um, that's one thing with that. We're definitely going to be looking close at the optimization of this level. Um, Especially because of the high end assets that we're using. So we've already had to look at that with some of the smaller levels. So it looks good, but we're hoping we can make sure that performance is up to par as well. Hmm. Okay, sorry. I appreciate everybody's patience. Just kind of looking around here and seeing what speaks to me as a disc golfer, I guess. Okay, I think I'm liking kind of set the tee up here maybe, and a big backhand right in here. I'm also just inspecting some of the other assets that we already have set up, just making sure everything is looking good. I really thought the team did a great job with the canyon landscape. And actually, for that, we again implemented the mega scans. So that was not a simple task. These are pretty new types of assets. So we definitely combined a few different types of assets that we've come across and studied over the last couple of years. And kind of what you're looking at now is the final product of all of that. And I think it's come together great. So really excited about that. All the way down in here. So if you have a high resolution monitor, you're definitely going to see all the detail. Turn that a little more. Okay, that'll work for now. And I'll have our team come back in and kind of even out the terrain after we set out some of these tees and all that. So when you finally get to play this, it definitely won't be floating in midair like that. Okay, tee number 6. Let's see where we can find the best spot for the basket. I'll just throw it right in the middle of this kind of open area for now. $493. Okay. We definitely got to get that out more to the right. Throw another backhand here, I guess. It's got ways to go. Ooh. Just short. So the way this is set up right now, I think this is going to be really great for the 9-hole. This kind of circle that we've created here. So hole 1, 2, 3 here. 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I think number 7 pretty much sets itself up here. I'm going to throw from here to over here, I think. Hey, Tyler, thanks for joining us. We've got Disc Golf Comedy. Checking out the new level. Appreciate it. says evening looks pretty epic, and we appreciate that. Hope you had a great holiday, sir. I know we got some much needed rest and recharge the batteries. We definitely were pushing it there pretty hard all the way up through the holidays, so it was definitely nice. And now we are ready to get back to it. Sorry to hear you had the flu, man. Um, no flu here, just a lot of allergies. So with the unseasonably warm week we had during Christmas there, I hope you're on the mend though. So one of the things we hope to accomplish with the live streaming of the actual development work, and we're not going to bore everybody with probably the more technical things that we need to do, but things like the course design, we felt was a great way to get the community involved in how we progress and develop the game. So, what better opinion than disc golfers that are out there, all different kinds of courses, as we're kind of, we have this whole environment set up, and now we have a pipeline to set up the tees and baskets. Why not get more people involved? Let's see. Uh, let's see. Are you tweaking an existing course or building a new one? We are actually building a new one at the moment. We had the environment and kind of a teaser video, but in that video, I only really had kind of one tee and basket set up. So now that we're happy with the way this one looks in terms of being a little bit more ready or closer to what we consider, being playable, um, we're going to go ahead and get the rest of the course designed, so actually place the rest of the tees in the baskets. But the one we're doing right now is actually just the first one. So this is going to be a 9-hole, I think, and that's probably what I'll kind of wrap up tonight for this stream. But this whole open world, I actually zoom out a little bit for anybody that's watching here. Get a little inside peek at the whole environment. We've only been kind of placing baskets and tees kind of in this area here. So kind of over this way, we're looking at 18 hole. Then we have a whole other side here. So probably on this side, even go across the roads and stuff. And anybody that's watching, you definitely, hopefully, will think this is pretty cool. The 27-hole course should actually have a couple that go underneath these wind turbines. And I'll show you these actually already rotate and everything. This is like Minecraft on steroids. Yeah, there's definitely more technical things I could show, but once you have a pipeline set up nowadays, the modern engines, I would say they almost make it fun to work. There's definitely times where you still want to bang your head against the wall, but so this is Unreal Engine here, and I personally really like the interface. I've used a lot of different types of programming systems and software kits over the years, and this is definitely one that's come a long way. a lot of the back end stuff that we do kind of comes in the form of plugins. So there is actual code that goes into kind of building onto the core of the game itself. But in the end, we kind of put that in there once, and it works as a plugin that we can then reuse within this kind of more appealing interface that you're getting to see on the stream. Okay, I think I'm going to get back to hole 7 here. We definitely hope that anybody catching the stream tonight, or maybe catches it as a video after the actual live stream is over. Invite anybody that's interested in disc golfing gaming to come join us for the next stream, and join us in the chat, and let us know their opinions about courses. We'd love to get feedback on how we're setting things up in real time. That we're really just make the development that much quicker for us to get this out for release to actually play. That's okay. I appreciate that. Tyler says, looking good. Can't wait to play this one. I know anybody that's played the alpha is probably going to enjoy this course quite a bit, because we definitely opened it up and the holes are starting to get longer and getting more towards that intermediate and advanced. And the extra throw types that will be necessary are definitely going to be coming along with that. So it should be a pretty fun update once all that kind of drops. So the course and some of those other kind of more technical updates on the throw types might not drop at the exact same time, but they're all coming soon. That's for sure. And that was a horrible approach shot. Oh, what am I doing? If I keep throwing like this, definitely not. No, because then I'm just gonna keep playing until it becomes better. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that one. That's fine. Just to update you real quick though, I'm thinking I'd have to double check here, but from the way the progress looks right now, we should be dropping 1.0.3 next weekend. So it'd be about 2 weeks from point two. So we had a few more updates, and we're going to try to add some new things. I think the tomahawk throw will be included in the next update, so you have a new throw type to start playing around with. So that should be fun. I can't wait to see how that's working and start getting feedback on that. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up hole 8 and 9 here. At least get them roughed out, and then probably call it a night on the stream. So I appreciate everybody that's joined us so far. I kind of like the idea of this. Have a great night, Tyler. Appreciate you joining us. Glad you're excited about the course. So we're gonna work as hard as we can to get this out to you. So looking forward to the next stream. We'll definitely be hanging out and checking it out whenever you go live with the game next. So appreciate everything you've done to spread the word about the game. We can't thank you enough. Have a good night, man. Okay, so I like the idea of this. We're gonna put the tee here. You have to clear that little hump and down shot. Why not just put the basket right in the middle of this old fence? I feel like this 9 hole is kind of just setting itself up here, so definitely happy about that. Hole 8, par 3. Okay, that should be a pretty challenging hole there. I like that. Let's see if we can shoot the gap. Ooh, sit. Oh, I like that setup. Hopefully you all will too. Okay, we have a floating fence here. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that. There we go. Put just a little less on it this time. That was definitely on me. Okay, one more here. This last one's not quite as simple. We'll figure it out though. I think I like that. Start here, we'll throw right where it gets tight in there. And we've got our first 9 hole for Dusty Cane, I think just about done. And I'm thinking right here. somewhere for this last one. Right, we will test this last one out. I think we'll be looking pretty good. It's like the clouds changed up on me here. I feel like that was pretty close. Well, I would say I'm pretty happy with the overall look of our first 9 holes for Dusty Canyon. Before I kind of log off here and shut down the stream, just going to be doing some terrain work, so anybody that hops in has any questions about how our approach, what we're using, the types of tools, definitely happy to answer any of those types of questions. So these gray boulders were older assets that don't quite have the detail that we want when you get up close like that. Far away they look okay, you know, from about that distance, sure. These are the new ones here. Now these definitely, as you get up close, will still retain most of that detail. You have to really get up right next to them to lose it. So these are the ones that we're replacing these older ones with. That already looks much better. Okay, let's got a few more up here. Let's get rid of these. Replace them with the new hotness. Again, some of these are more just we're replacing older assets before we actually release this course with um, really some newer assets that are more photo scanned, photorealistic, meant for those next gen consoles and higher end PC computers and such. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and test this in the full screen here. That's looking a lot better. Again, so essentially the whole landscape material. So when I look at the ground here, kind of the skin of the terrain, if you want to call it that, that's already set. So we're all done with that. Most of the stuff that we're doing now is more replacing some of the actual foliage assets that were. Some of them were from a pretty early version. So as you can see, that we're getting pretty close now. That grass is looking pretty good. Not too happy with those. I think we're going to be switching out some of these dead trees. I think we have some better ones. Okay, so I'm going to do one quick playthrough here of our 9-hole, and then I believe call it a night. Ooh, caught a roller. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is why I like this first hole. I'm already imagining rage from our players on some of the throws on this one. Oh, that rolled all the way down. Hmm. Okay. So what are we gonna do here? Oh, parked. What a save. Eh. It's a bit of an odd flip. Hmm. Just checking out that cloud change. Seemed a little fast. Oh, so close. Really? Ooh, not enough. Okay, a little over the hill shot. I think I'm gonna stick with the forehand. Mid range. Okay, get it up, but not nearly as much power this time. About half power. Well, I'm not unhappy with that. This is hittable. Oh, I liking this course already. Oh, really? Okay, blind shot over the boulder. It's going in. Or not. Okay, it looks like you need to double check a couple of the tee pads and baskets. Make sure they got the proper tags. Hole 4. T4. Okay. This should be basket 4. Basket 4. Okay. This is definitely a challenging hole so far. I'll take that. Oh, why'd I throw the putter? Uh, Definitely not intentional. Okay, that's okay. This is going to be good practice on this approach shot because that's definitely a drop off behind the basket, and I want to kind of see how that works out. If I can get it there, that is. We'll see. Sit. Oh no. I put a lot on that. That's on me. And way too much air. That was a nice layup. I'll take it. Still happens once in a while, especially near the top of the chains. Bad putt. That was not good. Okay, I'm going to give this a save, and I think we're going to call that quits for tonight. So appreciate everybody that joined us. We're definitely going to be trying to do some more dev streams and other live streams here over the next couple weeks as we prepare for the point 0.3 release of alpha. We appreciate everybody that's been alpha testing and sharing their rounds. And also, before I forget, congratulations to Drunken Gaming for getting the first live streamed ace. We're going to make sure to throw that clip up on our social media this week, I think. But congrats to him, and we also want to thank him for streaming the game. So lots of cool things to come. Hope you all will stay tuned. Have a good night.